Viewers, the debate over ultra-fast deliveries has returned to the spotlight after gig worker unions flagged some safety concerns during their call for a strike last year. While delivery services on platforms such as Zomato and Blinkit were largely unaffected on New Year's Eve, questions about whether 10-minute delivery models put pressure on riders gained traction on social media. Responding to the criticism, Zomato founder and CEO Dipinder Goyal posted a number of messages on X saying the concerns are based on a misunderstanding of how the system is designed. He said delivery partners are not overworked. The gig model, according to him, is built on flexibility. According to him, partners choose when and how they work. They are not assigned shifts. They determine when to log in and log out, and that only 2.3% of partners worked more than 250 days in a year. He also added that gig work is a reliable source of secondary income and reflects true gig-style participation without really compromising delivery partner safety. Now, Sanjeev Bikhchandani, founder of InfoEdge, has launched a scathing attack on all those backing the recent gig workers' strike, calling them hypocritical elites who shed crocodile tears over alleged exploitation while having lives of privilege. Wading into the gig economy debate, Bikhchandani came out in support of Zomato founder Dipinder Goyal and, in fact, made a veiled dig at Aadmi Party MP Raghav Chadha. Without naming him directly, Bikhchandani questioned how a champagne socialist who married a film star, had a designer wedding in Udaipur, celebrated anniversary in Maldives, could speak of gig worker exploitation, adding, Aadmi, my food. His remarks came after Raghav Chadha posted on X that he spent New Year's Eve with delivery riders from Zomato, Swiggy and other platforms in Delhi and criticized the practices of food delivery companies. And now we have another reaction, in fact, coming in from Aadmi Party leader Raghav Chadha, who has slammed once again the delivery platforms. He has put out a long post on X again, and I'm quoting him now. Delivery partners across India went on strike demanding basic dignity, fair pay, safety, predictable rules and social security. The response from platform was to call them miscreants and turn a labor demand into a law and order narrative. This is not just insulting, it is dangerous. Workers asking for fair pay are not criminals. And if your system needs police to keep running on its biggest day, that is not proof the system works. That is an administration, it doesn't. If you needed police to have your workers stay on the road, they are not employees, they are hostages with helmets. I'm glad my intervention in Parliament has started a nationwide debate. And this is the long post, in fact, that has been put out by Raghav Chadha of the Aadmi Party. Let's go across to my colleague Shefali joining us on the phone line for more on this. Shefali, can you bring us up to speed with the latest? Firstly, what is the view of the gig workers who had called for a nationwide strike because of, the current rules that exist as far as their work is concerned and the problems that they really had with these big platforms?
Yes, basically I was also reporting from ground on the 31st December when the gig workers had called for nationwide strike. And I spoke to many of the delivery agents where they mentioned what misery they are going through in terms of how they are being treated. And about the 10-minute delivery setup also, they are unhappy with that, saying that the platform promises 10-minute delivery, but sometimes there are restaurant owners who delay in the food delivery, and then when they go to the customers, they shout at them. Just one of the examples what they were sharing with us, saying how they are being treated on ground while they are working. Apart from that, when they mention about the low income that they face, that they have no social stability, security they have. So there are many concerns that they raised, and that's why they were calling for a protest, nationwide protest. First, they did it on 25th December, that was on Christmas, and then on 31st December, that was on New Year's Eve, to send across a message in terms of what they are facing, and if they won't be working for these platforms, how their customers are going to suffer, how the platforms are going to suffer. So that was their demand in order to have some kind of relief from the kind of work that they do.
Also, Shefali, if you could tell our viewers a little bit about how much they earn, really, the debate that has been ignited on social media, especially after Dipinder Goyal of Zomato revealed delivery partners' average income.
Yes, it depends on their order, the maximum order they'll deliver. Based on that, they will get their payment. It is not that they have a fixed amount per day that is there. The more they'll deliver, the more money they are going to make. But just in case, if because of a restaurant, their order is delayed, the money will be deducted from the delivery partners as to what they claim, delivery boys as what they claim. So these are certain areas where they face issues. For example, as I said, if the restaurant is not delivering, giving the order on time to delivery partners, of course, it will lead to delay in getting these orders or parcel to the customers. So when there is delay and the customer complains, the money then later get deducted from the delivery boys' pay income per delivery that what they are saying is given to them.
Well, absolutely. It all started with the long post that was put out, Shefali, earlier by Zomato CEO Dipinder Goyal, how he revealed that, delivery partners earned an average of 102 rupees per hour in 2025. He tried to suggest that, they are not overworked or exploited by any company. And that has led to a big debate on social media. It also prompted a rebuttal from Gig Workers Union, and they, of course, said how they are facing exploitative work practices, and also, in fact, gave a detailed account of how what Dipinder Goyal is saying is not correct. In fact, they say the work is something, is quite exploitative, and what we are now witnessing is political war of words also taking place in this particular story, with Raghav Chadha of the Aadmi Party also raising questions on the companies and also talking about the plight of gig workers. Shefali, thank you very much for the moment for joining us with your inputs on this story. Let's now move on, viewers. A case of